So when you're doing these, then by the time we learn them all, they're going to be mixed in, right? So how are you going to know that what formula to use? So remember, don't pick the middle number. Pick one of the edge numbers, so like the 16 or then 28, and then just go in order. So if I go in this order, this is the side, angle, side. Okay, side, angle, side. So that would tell me that I need. Just leave it right there. Thank you. That would tell me that I need law of cosines, so that's why I would use law of cosines. Okay. Now let's pretend you overlooked that and you're like, oh, I'm really good at law of sines, so I'm going to use law of sines. Check out what happens. What's the problem with law of sines? First of all, I don't know if you noticed, but there's no thing where you have both the angle and the side. None of them are complete. Do you notice that? Now, on the practice yesterday, you had some problems like that, but you were able to solve for that third angle, right? Because 180 minus the two angles was the third. But notice you don't have the two angles to solve for another angle. So there's no way. So let me show you just the setup. Let's say you did this. Sine of A, and this is what Braden was asking. Still the same labeling. If this is angle A, this is side A. If that's angle B, this is side B. If that's angle C, this is side C. Same as law of sines. Okay. The side across from the angle is the same name as the angle. So side A goes over 28. And then I'm solving for B, so sine of 127 over that side. Look at the problem, guys. I don't know this. I don't know that. You're stuck. There's nowhere to go from there. Okay, two unknowns, one equation. That's a dead end. Okay, that's why law of sines doesn't work. That's why if you don't pick the right formula, you're gonna get stuck right here. That's stuck. Okay, does that make sense? What I'm saying, like stuck? Okay. So, anyways, that's why we would say, oh no, this is a SAS problem, law of cosines. Okay, so we're looking for the B side. So I'm going to use that B formula, not the A one, not the C one. So I'm going to rewrite it for you. B squared equals C squared plus A squared minus 2CA cosine B. That's the formula. Okay. Now, I need the B, not the B squared. So how do you get rid of that square? How do we get rid of any square? Square root, right? So if I erase this, then I can take the square root. I would really take the square root of both sides, but that's what would cancel that square on the left side. So that's really the formula I'm going to use. Okay, so B equals maybe okay, the square root. And now this is why this is the easiest stuff, because all you do is you just chunk all the numbers in there. Okay, side C was 16. I'll scroll back up. Let me plug this in. 16 squared plus side A is 28. 28 squared. All I'm doing there is chunking the numbers in the formula. Minus 2 times C. Side C is 16. Side A is 28. Cosine of angle B. Angle B is 127. All I did here is plug in to the formula. Guys, I need you to take the time and plug this in your calculator. Some students don't want to sometimes, but this is how you know if you're plugging it in right or not when we do it together, okay? So all you have to do is chunk that all into the calculator. Where could you mess this up? If your calculator is in radian mode, you'll get the wrong answer. You can put times instead of parentheses, okay? Your calculator has to be in degree mode. The radical, that house, the roof, needs to be over all the numbers, not just part of the numbers, just like it is on here. Another place you can mess up, a lot of students mess this one up. This right here, on this calculator, there's two buttons. There's a negative button and a minus button. You have to know the difference. If it's in between two things, that's the minus button. That's the one with the plus. Okay, so that's a minus, not a negative. Yes, sir. 39 what? Let's run to the tenths, Carlos.
39
0.7. Is that what you guys are getting? Yeah. Okay. Now, if you don't get that number, don't be embarrassed. Call me over. Let me show you. Like, I can look at the screen and really quick tell you what's wrong. Anybody not get that number? Everybody good? Okay. So, easy, right, guys? You're just chunking numbers into the formula. The formula eats it up for us. Any questions so far? No? Did you find it, Rafa? Yeah. Okay, good. All right.